everyone, I'm teacher Andre from chrisamericas.com, where we help you level up and show the world the best version of yourself. Whether you're an English language learner looking to improve your accent, a linguist interested in the intricacies of different dialects, or simply someone who loves exploring the diversity of language, we have got you covered. In this video, we will delve into the fascinating world of English pronunciation, comparing and contrasting the subtle differences between the two most widely spoken accents. You've guessed it, American and British. So, are you ready to cover the secrets of pronunciation perfection? Let's get started and explore the fascinating world of English accents together. British English has 5 main periods. Old English, which was influenced by Germanic tribes. Middle English, where the infusion of Norman French vocabulary started. Early Modern English saw the standardization of English spelling and grammar. Colonial expansion saw English spread to different regions, and received pronunciation became the prestigious accent associated with British upper class and public institutions. American English evolved over time as a result of colonization of North America, where they had contact with indigenous languages, interactions with European settlers, westward expansion, industrialization, waves of immigration, and the rise of mass media. This evolution led to the immersion of region dialects and the dissemination of standardized forms of American English through mass media. The influence of Hollywood and American pop culture has had a global impact on English language usage. General differences in pronunciation. Rhotic. There are notable differences in how the R sound is pronounced in American and British English. In American English, it is customary for the R sound to be pronounced in all positions, including after vowels. This means that words like car or hard are typically pronounced with a clear R sound at the end. However, in many accents of British English, particularly in non-rhotic accents like received pronunciations, the R sounds are not pronounced after a vowel. In such accents, the pronunciation of words like car might sound more like caw to an American English speaker. This distinction in the pronunciation of the R sound is an important part of understanding different dialects and the way people speak English around the world. Vowel sounds. In American English, vowel sounds are commonly pronounced with a slight difference in quality compared to British English. Let's take a look at some of those main differences. The A sound. Let's take the example cat. In British English, this sound is typically pronounced as a short, flat sound, a, as in cat. In American English, this sound is slightly more open and nasalized, closer to cat. The ah sound, as in bath. In British English, this sound is pronounced as a long back sound, with the mouth more open, bath. In American English, this sound can vary regionally. It can be pronounced with a rounded quality, similar to bathe in some accents, or with a less rounded quality, closer to bath. The ah sound. In British English, the sound is pronounced as a short, rounded sound, similar to locked. In American English, the sound is not as common and may be pronounced closer to the ah sound, depending on the region. Lot. Let's take a quick recap of the different vowel sounds. Cat, cat, bath, bath, lot, lot. Moving on to the T sound. In many American English accents, particularly General American and some regional dialects, the T sound often becomes slap or tap when it occurs between vowels or between a vowel and an unstressed syllable. Let's look at a few examples using the T sound. Water, better, city. When we compare this T sound to many British English accents, particularly received pronunciations and some regional accents like Cockney. The T sound may be pronounced as a glottal stop when it occurs in the middle or at the end of a word. Let's compare them to the same three words: water, better, city. Word stress. In many cases, American English tends to place primary stress on the first syllable of a word, especially words that appear a bit longer. Example: hello, banana, chocolate, telephone. Compound nouns in American English often have initial stress on the first element of the compound. Example: baseball, toothbrush, mailman, firefighter. Some words in American English can have different stress patterns, depending on whether they are a verb or a noun. Verbs often have stress on the second syllable, while nouns tend to have stress on the first syllable. Example: record, record, present, present. British English often places the primary stress on the penultimate syllable of the word. Example: banana, chocolate, telephone, photograph. Compound nouns in British English often tend to have stress on the second element of the compound. Example: toothbrush, firefighter, mailman, and raincoat. Similarly to American English, some words in British English can have different stress patterns depending on their grammatical function. Verbs may have stress on the first syllable, while nouns have stress on the second syllable. Example: record, record, present, present. Let's move on to some commonly mispronounced words. We're going to start off with American English. Starting with our first word, the incorrect pronunciation would be schedule. The correct pronunciation is schedule. Let's check the schedule for tomorrow's meeting. Our second word is commonly mispronounced as aluminum. The correct American pronunciation is aluminium. The aluminium foil is in the kitchen drawer. At number 3, the incorrect pronunciation of this word would be mischievous. The correct pronunciation would be mischievous. The mischievous kitten knocked over the vase. Number 4, the incorrect pronunciation would be February. The correct pronunciation would be February. Her birthday is in February. Moving on to some common mispronounced words in British English. Our first word would be commonly mispronounced as advertisement. The correct pronunciation is advertisement. Have you seen the advertisement for the new phone? Our second word would be pronounced incorrectly as leisure. The correct pronunciation is leisure. I enjoy spending my leisure time reading. At number 3, the incorrect pronunciation in British English would be herb. The correct pronunciation would be herb. The recipe calls for fresh herbs from the garden. At number 4, our incorrect pronunciation would be privacy. The correct pronunciation is privacy. Please respect my privacy and knock before entering. And lastly, at number 5, our incorrect pronunciation would be library. The correct pronunciation of this word, library. I borrowed a book from the library yesterday. Throughout our video today, we've delved into the intricacies of language and explored the historical factors that have led to the differences between the American and British accents. We've also looked at specific pronunciation differences, such as the letter R and the different stress of syllables. But despite these differences, it is important to remember that each accent has its own unique charm. It's all a matter of personal tastes. And of course, mastering a new accent takes practice and dedication. But remember, as you continue on your language learning journey, don't forget to enjoy the process. Each new word you learn and every new phrase you master brings you closer to fluency. So keep practicing. Stay curious, and most importantly, have fun. If you found this video helpful, take a moment to hit the like button, share it with your friends and family, and remember to subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you will be notified of our new and upcoming videos that are loaded with more awesome content. We value your support and look forward to seeing you in our next video. To learn more, please visit our website at chrisamericas.com. Thank you for watching. Bye everyone!